Can you believe it? People are already shopping for Christmas gifts and holiday gifts. And this week's episode of Book Pre-Review has a great option if you're looking for children's books. Coming up. Hi, Terri Gillespie here, and welcome to Book Pre-Review, the books I'm excited to read. And I am especially excited about this week's featured book. You know, every once in a while I will feature children's books and early readers, middle grade, young adult. And this week is an early reader book, and it's kind of cool because it's time to start shopping for our little ones. So this week's featured book is Who God Wants Me to Be. So this book is written by best-selling and multi-award winning authors Bowman, Michelle Lazurek, and it's beautifully illustrated by Sandra Eide. So this book was released in September and can be purchased in hardback and ebook. And the links for that are down below in the description section. And by the way, there are a lot of really great things down in the description section. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. The genre is Christian inspirational books, children's jobs and careers, reference book, and children's books on girls and women's issues. Now, don't you love that? And I know Michelle. Michelle actually happens to be my agent. And she really cares about kids. And so I trust what is going on inside of this book. Now, the authors and illustrators' websites, they're located down below, but it's crystalbowman.com, michellelazurek.com, and sandraeide.com. Now, another way to get to know an author and kind of get a feel for what they believe in and what's important to them is to read their bio. Not only go to their website, but also when it has that section that says about me, I learned so much about the story behind their writing that it's just very moving and helps me to connect with them and to connect with their reading. So I encourage you to check that out as well. Now, Bowman is a best-selling and award-winning author of over 100 books for children, women, and families. Her books have sold more than 3 million copies worldwide, and she's received 4 Selah Awards, a Logos Bookstore Award, and 5 Golden Scroll Awards. She has been twice named ECPA finalist. Crystal is also active as a speaker, teacher, and grandma to her 8 grandchildren. She and her husband reside in West Michigan. Now, Michelle Lazurek is a multi-genre award-winning author, literary agent, and she's mine, certified writing coach, speaker, pastor's wife, and mother living in Coopersburg, Pennsylvania. I used to live in Pennsylvania around Philadelphia. She has won 2 Golden Scroll Children's Book of the Year Award, Article of the Year, and the Enduring Light Silver Medal, among many other honors. She is also a member of the Christian Author Network and the Christian Writers and Speakers Association. Now, the illustrator, Sandra Eide, is an illustrator living in the Pacific Northwest, and yes, we lived there too. with her husband and border collie. She is endlessly inspired by animals, nature, and friendships. And it really shows in her artwork. Her artwork is created with a mixed media approach of watercolors, gouache. Now I paint, and why don't I know what that is? Gouache, pastels, pencils, Photoshop, and Procreate. So these are the publisher notes. This empowering picture book features a diverse cast of little girls dreaming of the things that they can be when they grow up and exploring how they can serve God in all kinds of careers. I'll keep trusting God, and then I will see exactly who He wants me to be. Isn't that what we want all of our kids to be able to say? An artist, a teacher, a doctor, a stay-at-home mom. There's so many things a girl might want to be when she grows up. And even if she changes her mind as she cultivates new passions and skills, that's okay. The important thing is to remember that she will discover the talents and desires given to her by God Himself as she grows and learns. Whether she becomes a protector, healer, builder, or creator, she can use her gifts to share God's love with others. Join Haley, Isabella, Lexi, and Ashley as they explore different careers and encourage all girls to trust God and who He created them to be. So I just want to give you a little peek at some of the, come on. There we go. Some of the illustrations. So it's just delightful. Just absolutely delightful. And this is a book that your young reader can handle with you by their side, or it might be one that you start reading to your pre-reader to just get them accustomed to the fact that they are so special in God's eyes. So highly recommend. By the way, I've already read it, so it's kind of short, but and it is beautiful. And I plan to give this book to as many young readers as I can. So now, if you would like to purchase Who God Wants Me to Be, you can purchase it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, BookBub, and ChristianBook.com, and your local bookstore or retailer. Now, if it is not on the shelf, what do? We go up to that customer service person, smile, and ask for it politely. Now, I have left reviews for this book in the usual places like Amazon, BookBub, Goodreads, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, NetGalley, and ChristianBook.com. Now, also down below in that description section, and by the way, when you're going down to the description section, you notice that subscribe button is still red. Please click that and the little bell, and you won't miss any of my new episodes. And in 2023, we are totally revamping our YouTube channels. So you're going to want to keep in touch with us because there are going to be some great changes going on. And also our links to my website and information about my books, and there's some free devotions and on Proverbs and on various just inspirational verses, and also recipes and all sorts of different things. So I hope you'll check it out. And Authors love to keep in touch with their viewers and their readers. And the best way to do that is through the newsletter and our social media links. So those icons are popping up thanks to my wonderful husband, and the links are down below in the description section. So that's it for this week. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you will join us again next week for another book pre-review, the books I'm excited to read. Until then, God bless and keep reading.